What happens when the body receives no food and no water for 72 hours? What happens when every external dependency is taken away and the body is left in silence, raw, unfiltered, and without distraction? The 72-hour dry fast is not a diet or a fitness experiment. It is a sacred ordeal, a confrontation with discomfort, suffering, and self-esteem. Many ancient traditions have used this practice not just to cleanse the body, but to purify the soul and awaken the mind. In the first 24 hours, the physical urges dominate. Hunger strikes first, thirst soon follows. The lips dry. The mouth becomes parched. The stomach begins to churn in protest. The body cries out, demanding what it has always been given: comfort. But the fast is not about comfort. It is about fire. It is about the sacred burn that begins to ignite in the absence of pleasure. As the hours pass, glycogen is depleted, and the body begins to enter ketosis. But unlike a water fast, here there is no liquid buffer, no crutch. The internal systems must adapt or collapse. The cells begin to recycle damaged material. Autophagy is triggered deeply and swiftly. The body begins cleaning itself not gently but urgently, because there is no incoming help, and the body knows it. By the second day, a shift occurs. The mind begins to slow, not because it is weaker, but because it is quieter. The ego that once screamed for satisfaction begins to whisper or disappear entirely. Thought becomes clearer, more primal, more focused. The noise of the world fades, because the world no longer enters through the mouth, the screen, or the sensation. What remains is stillness. Many who have undergone the 72-hour dry fast describe the second day as brutal, beautiful, or both. It is the day of decision. The day the weak turn back and the strong turn inward. The body is now fully into fat-burning mode, and hormones shift to preserve what remains. Cortisol may spike in moments of crisis, but something deeper takes over. A calm, a divine detachment, a warrior-like presence. By our 48, the soul begins to speak. The noise has gone. The thirst is still there, but it has been replaced by something stranger, a hunger for purpose. The spiritual energy, once consumed by digestion, now rises through the spine. The head becomes light. The heart becomes heavy with something ancient, as if memory itself returns from another life and begins to speak. You feel what monks in caves and prophets in deserts once felt, that the soul does not starve in the absence of water or bread. It sings, it remembers. By the third day, you are no longer the same. Your body is operating on ancient survival intelligence. Your senses are heightened, your awareness sharp, your emotions raw, yet centered. Visions may come, clarity may visit. You may feel nothing at all except the weightlessness of being. This is the final test. The body is now fragile, but the spirit is fierce. Time seems to slow or disappear entirely, and you may notice something strange: the absence of fear. Without consumption, the animal mind that once reacted begins to listen, and the sacred question arises: what am I when I do not eat? What am I when I do not drink? What remains when the cravings end? Some describe this period as a doorway to the divine. Others feel rage or despair. The purge is not only physical, it is emotional. Old wounds emerge, traumas resurface. The fast reveals what comfort hides, and that is its deepest power. It is not about weight loss, though the body will lose weight. It is not about detox, though the organs are cleansed. It is about purification through confrontation, a mirror held to the soul without filter. This practice is dangerous without preparation. It is not for the impulsive or the curious or the weak. It requires reverence, calm, disciplined entry, and an even more sacred exit. No one should attempt it without first practicing softer fasts, without learning how to listen to the body and respect its limits. And no one should re-enter the world of eating with recklessness. The first meal must be water, second perhaps broth or soft fruits. The body must be honored for the battle it just endured. The warrior must return gently. If you never attempt a 72-hour dry fast, that is wisdom. But understanding what happens when one does can change you forever, because the lesson is universal. The real thirst is not for water, it is for meaning. The real hunger is not for bread, it is for fire. the fire of purpose, the fire of silence, the fire of rebirth, and in that fire, a new man may emerge. Ow. One who does not chase pleasure, one who walks with peace. One who understands that the path to self is not through abundance, but through absence, through suffering, through letting go. So whether you walk this path or not, know that it exists. A path carved by monks, mystics, and men who dared to meet themselves in silence.